Being an entrepreneur is one of the hardest things any human being can do, period. You're not clocking in for a paycheck. You're betting 100% on yourself, your ideas, your sales skills, your marketing, your leadership, and your execution. And most people, they know deep down they're not built for that. So if you're feeling alone right now, if you feel like your business is falling apart, if you're secretly wondering if you're even cut out for this, well, this video is for you. Because being an entrepreneur is the loneliest job in the world. Nobody really understands the pressure, and nobody really feels the weight that you do. It can feel like your team doesn't get it, your partners don't see the vision, your family will think you're crazy, and sometimes your bank account will be screaming at you. And when deals fall apart, when employees disappoint you, when revenue stalls, you start hearing that voice. Maybe this just isn't for me. Well, that's a lie. So today, I want to talk about embracing the struggle. And I'm going to give you 5 real ways to push through when your business feels damned. Step number 1, cut toxic people immediately. Now, this is one of the hardest ones. Employees, partners, vendors. If a relationship is toxic, you need to cut it. Most entrepreneurs keep the wrong person because of fear. But who will do the job? But they've been here since the beginning. But what if everything falls apart without them? Let me tell you, from my 14 going on 15 years of experience as an entrepreneur, it is always better to do the job yourself than to have the wrong person. It's always better to train a brand new, inexperienced person than keep the wrong person. Toxic people don't just slow you down. They literally infect your entire company. Cut the cord every single time. Step number 2, stop making huge swings and start making small pivots. This one destroys more businesses than failure ever will. Something stops working and entrepreneurs do something like this. Let's try a new marketing channel, a new CRM, a new strategy, a new business model, new partnership, a new identity. That's panic, not leadership. Instead of massive swings, make small controlled pivots. So for example, if your leads slow down, don't assume marketing is broken. What if it's your closing skills, your script, your underwriting, your follow-up, or your dispo process? Most people want to blow up the whole system when one adjustment would have made the massive difference that was needed. Step 3, become obsessed with your KPIs and the data. When things feel emotional, your decisions must become mathematical. You should always be tracking KPIs, but especially when things aren't going right. Because here's the secret. When you slow down and track, your business will actually speed up. Well, let me give you a real example of this. Way back in the day, when Jamie LeBlanc came to our office and started calling leads, I noticed something felt off about his conversations. They continuously were stuck on bed and baths, square footage, and the condition of the property, but not on the pain and motivation. So instead of freaking out, or instead of just saying, dude, you suck on the phones, or saying these leads must suck and changing everything, I sat back, I listened, and I made one tiny pivot to the question that he was asking. And to this day, this has still been something that has massively changed inside of the closer's formula. We removed 3 words from a question. Tell me a little bit about what you've got going on with the property. See, we continuously asked with the property, and that led the sellers to always be telling us the bed and bath count, the square footage, and the property condition. But when we deleted those 3 words from that question, tell me a little bit about what you got going on. What happened? Boom. Next call, contract. Next call, contract. That's what slowing down and making a small pivot based off of what's happening inside of your business can do for you. Step 4, you need to get inside of a real community. Let's be honest, as human beings, we were never built to do this alone. This is why community can change everything for you. When you're surrounded by people doing the same thing, using the same systems, and fighting the same battles day in and day out, you realize it's not just me. So, if you're watching this, you need to be at least inside of the Vault, our free Facebook group, with over 20,000 active investors. But if you want full daily implementation, structure, and accountability, that's where you need to join Titanium University, where we actually have real-time strategy, real-time problem solving, real-time execution, and daily implementation calls to support you, because we're all doing the exact same thing day in and day out. Entrepreneurship gets lighter when you stop carrying it all alone. And step 5, become stoic, or this will break you. Now, this is the most important one. A stoic is someone who can endure pain without complaining, collapsing, or making emotional decisions. And if you're going to be a real entrepreneur, you must become that person. Because inevitably, you will lose money, you will lose people, deals, and sleep. But your job as the leader is to stay calm when everything feels chaotic. Make decisions from logic, not emotion. You don't burn the house down because one room caught fire. A stoic is a leader that gets paid differently because they sit back and make the correct decision, not with emotions, but based off of the facts that are laid out in front of them. Now, why does this video exist? This whole message about being damned. That's why I started off with this, your business feel damned. Well, several years ago, a band that I love, Dystrophy, came out with a song called Damned. And there's a line that says, "Why do I feel alone in a place I once called home?" If you've been in business long enough, you've felt that multiple times. You're not broken, you're not weak, you're just in the middle of the fire. Now, about a year and a half ago, I recorded this exact same video. And the reason why I'm re-recording it is because since then, we've gained about 30,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel and tens of thousands more on the podcast. And I feel like this topic is so important for entrepreneurs to understand that feeling, if you're currently struggling, which many people are in today's economy and in the world in general, they're struggling and they feel alone, and there's toxic people that want to make you question whether or not you're doing the right thing. You get on social media and it makes you want to take huge swings instead of taking small pivots. Sometimes it's hard to understand how to track your KPIs, and maybe you're not surrounded by a real community. Let's be honest. The majority of people really struggle being stoic during times of chaos. And so, as the new subscribers and listeners on this podcast, I wanted to come on here and reiterate a message that I gave a year and a half ago. Your business is not damned. There are other people that feel exactly the same way that you feel day in and day out. And it's all of us crazy entrepreneurs. But we made a decision because we want to create our own reality. We want this opportunity. Many people out there never take the leap of faith to trust in themselves. And that's why they always get their paychecks written by someone else. Even during the craziest of times, I am always grateful for the opportunity to sit here and have that moment of chaos and that moment of victory as the business owner. It's not meant to be for everybody. If it was, then everybody would run their own business. So you need to sit there and make that decision. Are you good during these moments when you feel like your business is damned? Or would it be better if you had that security working for someone else? Regardless, show me some love today. Like today's video. Leave me a comment and let me know. Did this message resonate with you? Do you want to see more types of videos on this topic? If so, leave me a comment. We'll see you guys tomorrow.